Hey friends, Becky here. If you've been saying, let's just wait one more year to buy, today I'm going to show you, using real Wake County numbers, what the decision has actually cost buyers over the past few years, and what waiting another year could mean for your payment and your options. First, let's talk about why people wait. Totally fair reasons to tap the brakes. You want a lower payment, you're hoping rates drop, or you're just holding out for that perfect house. But in a moving market, time works for or against you. So let's anchor this in facts from right here in Wake County and the actual mortgage market. So here's a Wake County price check, the last few Januaries. Quick reality snapshot. Triangle MLS data shows the median sales price in Wake County each January looked like this. January 2019, $300,000. January 2020, $320,000. January 2021, $347,500. 22, $435,000. Yeah, that was a big jump. 23, $465,000. 24, $445,000, only dip that we've seen. And January 2025, $470,000 median sales price. And zooming in beyond January, in March of 2024, the median was just over $480,000. And recently, Wake County's median has hovered in the mid to high 400s, depending on the month and mix of sales. Now, layer in mortgage rates. In early January 2021, the average 30-year fixed rate was around 2.65%. That was the bottom. Fast forward in January 2023, we were near about 6.5%, and as of November 6, 2025, the 30-year average is about 6.25%. So yes, we're off the 2023 peaks, but we're still almost double what it was in 2021. Let's talk about what waiting actually looked like. Let's compare a very normal middle-of-the-market purchase in Wake County using these local medians and real rates. For this example, let's just say the buyer is putting 10% down and a 30-year fixed rate with principal and interest only. Buying in January of 2021 at $347,500 with a 2.73% loan, you're talking about $312,750, which equates to $1,273 a month, principal and interest. Buying in late 2025 at $470,000 with 6.22%, your loan's going to be about $423,000 with a $2,596, almost $2,600 a month payment. That's a swing of roughly $1,300 more per month. Over just 5 years, that's about $80,000 in extra payments for the same house type, and that's before we even talk taxes, insurance, or maintenance. The big takeaway: the cost of waiting since 2021 wasn't just a higher price, it was price and rate moving together. But Becky, what if I wait just one more year for lower rates? Great question. Let's play it out with conservative numbers. Suppose today's $470,000 median rises a modest 3% by next year. That's about $484,000. If rates dip to 5 3/4, which is not guaranteed, your P&I on 10% down would be around $25.43 a month, which is about $53 less than buying today at 6.22%. If rates only fall to about 6%, that payment would be $26.12 a month, slightly higher than today. If they fall more to about 5 1/4, you'd see $24.06 a month, a meaningful win. So next year's payment depends on two levers moving in opposite directions: price, which tends to creep up in Wake County, and rate, which may or may not drop enough to offset that price growth. The math says waiting might help if rates drop enough and prices don't climb much. Otherwise, it can be a wash or even cost you more. Let's talk about inventory and negotiating power. Here's one bright spot for buyers. We've seen more homes to choose from beginning late 2025. Across the triangle last spring, inventory was up about 30% year over year, which means more choices, and it can mean more negotiation room, especially on homes that sit a few weeks. That being said, truly well-priced, move-in ready homes still move quickly and sometimes with multiple offers and top dollar. So what does the cost of waiting really include? It's not just the payment math. Here are some other things to consider. Equity you're not building while you rent another year. Opportunity cost of buying in a neighborhood or even a specific house or style that you loved before prices drift beyond your comfort zone. or lifestyle costs, school calendars, commute time, space needs that a perfect timing strategy quietly delays. So how can you buy smart right now in Wake County? If you're thinking, so should we move now? Depending on what you want and need, here are just a few strategies that our buyers are currently using to win in today's market. First, you can shop the middle. Focus on homes sitting 2 to 4 weeks, and we often see a little bit more flexibility on price or concessions there. Use concessions strategically, ask for seller credits to permanently buy down the rate, or structure a 2-1 buy down if the seller's net works. The tight appraisal strategy will run an initial CMA on likely comps and coach you on where to be aggressive or conservative. Target upcoming price cuts. Listings with pattern changes, days on market spikes, photos or remark updates are prime for negotiations. Also, be open to light cosmetic work. Paint, carpet, fixtures equals leverage today and equity tomorrow. If you want to time the rate, get under contract with a float down option where available so you can capture any dip before closing. So here's the bottom line, friends. From 2021 to now, Wake County's payments on a median price home jumped dramatically because prices and rates climbed together. Waiting another year could help only if rates drop enough to offset any price growth. And that's a coin toss. For a lot of folks, the better play is to buy the right house at the right price with the right structure. If you want us to run your personal buy now versus wait numbers with your down payment, your price range, and neighborhoods you're eyeing, message us. We'll build a quick, realistic payment map and get a game plan to negotiate the best terms in today's Wake County market with our local lenders. I'm Becky Durant with Dream Team Realty Group, your home for all things residential real estate. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. In late 2025, whoop, too fast. What month you're in can make it jump. It's getting hot in here. Strategy quietly. Uh-oh. Something's going crazy on this, and it's in a different language. What? I don't know. We'll run an initial CMA or likely scroll up a little bit. Thank you.